Coffee instantaneously powers the world, but do you know the story behind your morning cup? From the blooms on Brazilian farms to Nestlé's high-tech factories, each bean's journey is a meticulous dance of nature and technology. Discover how over 1 billion Nescafé cups reach perfection daily, thanks to a global army of dedicated farmers and advanced machinery. Picture this: the age-old tradition of harvesting coffee cherries by hand meets the relentless drive for efficiency. As charming as hand-picking might sound, scaling up requires something more. Enter the specialized harvesting machine. This technological giant glides through coffee fields, wielding an impressive ensemble of 1,500 vibrating rods. These rods, attached to rotating cylinders, perform a mesmerizing dance, shaking at up to 1,000 vibrations per minute. This motion is carefully calibrated to nudge only the ripest cherries from their branches in mere seconds. In just 5 hours, this machine achieves what would traditionally take days. Around 60 bags of premium cherries are gathered, each plucked with precision and none left behind, thanks to well-placed fish plates catching them below. They then make their way along conveyor belts into hoppers, poised for transport to the wet mill. It's a race against time. 8 to 12 hours after picking, the cherries need to be processed to lock in those flavors Nescafé is renowned for. At the wet mill, an ingeniously simple concept awaits: the gravity separator. Imagine a water tank that becomes a judge of quality. Ripe cherries sink, showcasing their superior density and sweet maturity, while the unripe float, making it easy to cull the less desirable ones. This method is simplicity at its best, ensuring that only the densest and most flavorful cherries progress in the process. Those that don't make the cut find new purposes, demonstrating a clever use of resources. Here, nature's rules of buoyancy and industrial savvy blend seamlessly to uphold high coffee standards. The cherries, having passed the floating test, roll into depulping drums. These are no ordinary drums. They mimic the hands of a seasoned farmer, peeling the fruit from the beans without a hitch. As cherries tumble within, they meet a textured surface that delicately separates pulp from bean, with the drum's rotation applying just the right pressure. The discarded pulp, far from being waste, is transformed into compost, completing a cycle of sustainable farming. Next, the beans dive into their next transformation in fermentation tanks. Submerged in pure mountain water, enzymes and microorganisms work their magic, breaking down the sticky mucilage over 12 to 24 hours. Farm technicians vigilantly oversee this process, ensuring the flavor remains impeccable and free from unwanted sourness. Once softened, a tactile test confirms readiness. Fresh water swirls through, washing away remnants of the sticky layer and preparing the beans for their final phases. Cleaned and prepped, these beans now need a sun bath. Spread across drying beds, they're turned regularly to ensure even drying, a process dictated by the whims of weather. The target is a precise 11% moisture content, ensuring flavors are locked in and the beans are ready for long journeys without succumbing to mold. Once dried to perfection, the hulling machine takes over. It removes the bean's parchment layer to reveal the green coffee beans beneath. Using just the right combination of pressure and friction, it unveils the bluish-green hue prized by coffee connoisseurs. Each batch of beans then gets sorted, graded, and documented, ready to make its way to Nescafé's production hubs. Arriving at advanced facilities, these bags of green coffee meet their first robot, a mechanical maestro that lifts and places them precisely where they're needed next. Equipped with a spider gripper, it handles heavy bags effortlessly, demonstrating a commitment to safety and efficiency. As bags journey along, they face moisture checks and sample extractions, ensuring only the best make it through. Robotic arms then stack them into neat pallets, completing this symphony of automation. Before the beans roast, another layer of quality control emerges. A sifting machine, using vibrating floors, makes beans dance to separate debris. This fine-tuning ensures only premium beans progress, paving the way for a flawless roast. The heart of flavor transformation unfolds in the roasting drum. Here, temperatures soar and beans swirl, creating the complex flavor profiles coffee lovers cherish. Master roasters guide this process, ensuring each roast hits its mark, whether light or dark, with perfect precision. Emerging from the heat, beans cool rapidly in a dedicated tray. This step halts roasting, locking in the aroma and taste. It's a meticulous process where every detail matters, as cooling too fast or slow can alter the beans' delicate flavor balance. Cooled beans now face the mill. Unlike your standard coffee grinder, this industrial marvel processes vast quantities, ensuring particles are just the right size for optimal flavor during brewing. The ground coffee, with its enlarged surface area, is primed for efficient extraction. For Nescafé Original, the journey continues to the spray drying tower, where micromist and hot air collide. The result? Instant coffee granules, formed in seconds, ready to dissolve effortlessly in your cup. Nescafé Gold takes a different path with freeze drying. From thick concentrate to frozen shards, the granules undergo sublimation, preserving the coffee's rich flavors in a process that combines cold temperatures and vacuum conditions. Finally, packaging marries speed and precision. Granules are jarred, sealed, and labeled at lightning speed, 250,000 jars a day. From cherry to jar, this journey ensures quality in every sip, celebrating both tradition and innovation in a cup of Nescafé.